Okay, are we good or?
Yeah, what do we?
I feel like you could have stopped talking a long time ago.
I didn't even know there was.
I was just having fun.
I mean, yeah.
Thank you for joining us on Canary Sessions. My name is Hudson, and today in the studio we have Foxture. Thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Watch each other away, disappear inside the fall on a rainy day in North Carolina. I made a mistake, or so we just feels that way. I'm trapped in this way and gasping for air. I don't breathe soon enough through all my fighting goes to waste and all the mighty would cower before their final gaze. I raise my arms as a way of self-defending, condescending tones descending upon all the confidence in the backside of my mind. To find an escape, I have to hate everything. We go from the pain, and I'm growing wiser. No, nothing's the same. So different and cold, refrain. We're stuck in our ways, wishing we were strangers. Which burn in the ground and playing in the ashtray remains, not making a sound. Or smoke clouds around us. If I don't breathe soon enough, and all my fighting goes to waste, and all the mighty would cower before their final kills. Now raise my arms as a way of self-defending, condescending tones descending upon all the confidence in the backside of my mind. If I don't breathe soon enough, then all my fighting goes to waste, and all the mighty would cower before their final cruise. Now raise my arms as a way of self-defending, condescending tones descending upon all the confidence in the backside of my
All right, so can you go down the line and introduce yourselves?
I'm Andrew, and I play the drums. I don't know if that was part of the question.
I'm Marlon, and I sing and play synth.
I am Eddie, and I play guitar.
I'm Ross, and I play bass.
So how did you guys meet each other?
Basically, I met Marlon. Wow.
Martin.
I met Marlon through a social media platform that we're all clearly aware of, Facebook.
What?
Basically.
No, what's Facebook?
What's that?
What's face? It's the face of. It's the book of faces.
Yeah.
There we go. And I can't remember. One of us friend requested each other. And he already had some music on SoundCloud, which is pretty dope. And we just exchanged music, whole interest and taste. He posted on a forum. I can't remember the name of the forum.
It was like Musicians of the Triad or something. It's like Musicians of the Triad or something.
Yeah, Musicians of the Triad. Thanks for that. Appreciate that. That he was looking for a group of people to basically make the sound that he already had a lot more fuller. What happened?
It's so loud.
The
Oh my
sirens.
god.
Came back again.
Do you want me to take the question?
Oh my gosh.
It's tons of work for me not to laugh.
The sirens are just so
You know what? We'll just roll through it.
Just roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you can keep on. You can just keep making it.
All right. Cool. Before I was interrupted by sirens. Anyway, yeah. So we just met, social media platform, music group. He was looking for a group to help him make his sound fuller that he already had up on SoundCloud. I already dug the music that he had. Me, Andrew, and Ross were already in a band from the past that we had formed, so it just made sense for us to gel together. We met at Andrew's spot within like a week of suggesting
We also
it.
only had a month before, like you already had a show booked, so we had like a month to like learn everything and get it ready before that, which was like at the University of North Carolina in Greensboro. So yeah, I was just kind of like, I need a band for this thing.
Yeah.
And we were like, okay, we need a vocalist and a new thing to do, and like, yeah, I feel like that it was like melded together.
Yeah. So basically, yeah, we met up at Andrew's house. We wrote to all your stuff in like a week. Like the first day that we met, it just kind of was like it was like a meant to be thing, you know. So yeah, that's basically how we met.
That's awesome. You'll seem like you have a really good chemistry with each other.
We try.
Yeah, you know, we this is just pretend we actually hate each other.
Yeah, basically.
So, you can go down the line for this one. Who are your biggest music inspirations?
All right. My biggest influences with music is Interpol. Like, I've been a huge fan of them since I was like 13 or 14, and they've been a real big influence on how I play bass, what lines I kind of go for in terms of like scales and also keys that I mess with. After that, from Indian Lakes, there's this band that was from DC a number of years ago. They have since disbanded, which makes me so sad, but they're called the Ethnographers. They're so good. If you have a chance, check whatever remnants still exist. They're super dope.
Okay, so I would probably say I'm the heavier out of the group. When I first started playing guitar, I liked a lot of heavy metal stuff. So I was big into like stuff like Meshuggah, Periphery. As far as this band goes, my main influences are definitely Circa Survive. Their guitar work and their textures and the way that they put ambient pieces together are just like golden to me. Periphery kind of has those ambient elements too between their songs. I really appreciate that. Recently, I've kind of been into Bring Me the Horizon for the ambient tones that the guitarist brings. So I dig that vibe. Stuff like Local Natives, Marlon has opened me up to. Beach House is a big influence. Now for sure. Their first few albums together really is what pushed me more so into this kind of writing. And I can go on and on, but I think Marlon will probably be able to carry on what I just said.
So, I have many influences. One of them, which me and Ross have in common, one of my biggest ones is from Indian Lakes. They have really nice textures over their songs, and they make a space within the notes. So I really like that. Here recently, I would say Unknown Mortal Orchestra and Toro et Moi. And also Warpaint, just because I like the way their songs feel very fluid and they just kind of flow. So, yeah. Oh, and Local Natives. That's a big one.
Yeah.
Cool. Not actually the drummer of Tegan and Sarah, but he like did their studio recordings for the con. And in the interview, he was saying how he was like trying to challenge himself to play beats that would be made on a machine, but by hand.
Mm-hmm.
So when we get kind of out of the box, I kind of think about that. And then the actual drummer of Now and Moving Mountains, I like them a lot too. Yeah.
So, what is the best show you've ever had?
Ooh.
Never been asked that.
My favorite shows, I would say in general, I can't pinpoint one, but for me, it's when we play a new place and I get a new nervous.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that new nervous just gives me a rush that I just can't get anywhere else. And I live for that rush. It's the main reason why I love to play music. It's the main reason why I love to play with these guys.
Aw.
So sweet.
Yeah, but just having that feeling is just priceless. So any new place, especially in front of new people or a new crowd, meeting those people and having to interact in those kind of spaces, it's just a beautiful thing to me. So
I can take it. I'd probably say favorite show. Wow. I'd probably say Kansas City was a fun one.
yeah,
Kansas City was a really fun one.
At the Rhino.
At the Rhino, yeah. We just got off tour with Spark the Forest, and we played with Koala.
What was the other band?
Yeah,
Forest, Koala,
they were
and-
awesome though. They were really good.
I had that memory.
I have terrible memory, and I feel so bad for that right now. But that was a really fun show. The crowd was it was an interesting place too. It was like half coffee shop, half stage, but I've never seen it done that way before. I don't know. It was very strange. I like that though.
Do y'all remember Crankies when it had like
Yes.
a stage?
Yeah.
Oh,
We actually played their last show.
Played the last show at Cranky's.
Really?
Mhm.
Oh,
that
that's
was
awesome.
That was bittersweet.
We didn't know it was the last show until we showed up though. With Hectorina, as a matter. That was the first time we met Hectorina.
Yeah, from Charlotte.
And also, I'm sorry. And also Blot.
Yeah.
Blot was a very interesting experience too. It was the first Black alternative music festival in Charlotte. It's very close to like Afropunk.
Mm-hmm.
They have it annually now, but just to be there at the first one was incredible.
Shout out to Leanna Eden. Oh, shout out to Leanna Eden.
Yes.
By the way, she really helped organize that, and she asked us to play it, and much love to her. Much love to her.
That's cool. Are y'all gonna return and do that again next year? Or?
Hopefully,
If they invite us, yeah.
Definitely.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna second the Kansas City at the Rhino.
those
And then-
noodles were dope too.
That's some good ramen.
Yeah, I forgot the name of that place, but really good food.
Shark Shack or something. Anyway,
We have
It was just
we
new.
gotta do better with
the
memory.
t-shirt place was in Kent,
That was in Bloomington, Illinois. That
Yeah.
was a fun one.
Bloomington. It was like in a t-shirt print shop, and it was like we were the
No
only
way.
not metal band there.
But it was
packed.
packed.
Yeah,
it was
so-
packed.
Y'all played in a t-shirt shop?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the press was like, well, maybe that far from the drum kit. Like press was like over there, and then
And it was like with a bunch of metal bands?
Yeah.
yeah. So we went early on because you know, it has to get like progressively heavier as you go. But
Yeah.
they liked us, and yeah. So I got to mosh that night. And that was cool. Yeah.
I think there were like a couple of pop bands there that night too. It was like
Oh,
a
yeah.
very mixed genre show, which was interesting.
That was
But
kinda fun.
the thing that surprised me was once we found out it was in a t-shirt shop, I was like, oh dang, okay, well this will be an experience. But then we got there and it was just like everybody just kind of knew to go to the t-shirt shop. Like literally, there was tons of people there.
It was a lot.
What was that show we played? Mortico with Astra. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. We had the opportunity to play with
Lane.
Astra at Mortico and Chapel Durham.
With
Um,
Ella Minus.
Yeah, and I think that was the biggest crowd we've ever played in front of. That's an example of like new nervous.
Mm-hmm.
Having that rush, that feeling.
What's Ross's favorite?
So, I really liked the Kansas City show. I really liked the Bloomington show. Honestly, even though like I think we just like played for like the band and like the person behind the bar, but we played the show at Black Forge Coffee House in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And
We were going up against who that night?
yeah, who were we? Something like that.
It was a big band in town, and it totally like
I think it was Arctic Monkeys.
yeah.
Yeah, like we were up against some like really big band, probably Arctic Monkeys, and like Oh my God, that show was just like so comfortable, and like everything about that venue and everything about Pittsburgh is just fantastic to me, and I love just the aesthetic and the feel of everything around there.
Yeah, I think the person that was there that was helping us name is Liz.
Yes.
She was super warm to us. The most warm welcome I think I've ever experienced. So yeah, shout out to her.
Thank you guys so much for being on. You guys were great.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
I'd like to use this moment to plug our sponsor, Heyday Guitars. You can find them at 414 Brookstown Avenue in Winston-Salem. Come on down and buy an amp or guitar. Michael will hook you up. Again, if you want more Canary Sessions, like, comment, and subscribe, and check that little bell at the bottom. And we'll see you next time. My name is Hudson. Thank you.